Hello, it's Mike, the research coordinator at Farming Smarter here. I'm joined by special guests today. We've got Austin Dennis from the University of Lethbridge, and we're just here to talk about our kind of private-public partnership and some inroads we've made with the University of Lethbridge. So we're working on a cool rice project this year. It's called upland rice, which means that it's grown out in the field just like here instead of being flooded. And traditionally, we haven't seen rice really grown in Canada. There's a little bit in Ontario, I think. There's some grown in California and Arkansas in the US, but as demographics have changed in the last few hundred years, the production's really kind of gone away, and there's some renewed interest in growing rice here, particularly not just for grain for human, but also some of the value-added processes and oils and extracts and other things you can do with it. So we've got a really cool project that we're going to be doing on upland rice. We've got a site here under the pivot, so there's obviously this really great region in southern Alberta that we think is good potential use, and then we're going to have a site under some drip irrigation as well. So Austin will give you the details on what exactly he's been up to and involved in this project, and kind of some of the treatments, and just really hoping to see whether or not this is an industry that will take off, and whether or not rice will grow, and whether or not it can be successful here.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, this rice project is very exciting for me. I have personally been invested in this with school and research through that way. I've done some work with rice varieties this past semester, and it's kind of continuing on with the research here this summer out in the field. My previous work has so far been done with my supervisor, Michelle. The majority of our work so far has been in the greenhouse, and we're really excited to see how upland rice will grow in an actual southern Alberta climate. So we have a couple different treatments that we intend on doing with the rice. Yesterday we started gluing rice seeds to a biodegradable film that we intend on rolling out in the film, similar to a process that's used for strawberries. The intention of the film is to help trap moisture, keep weeds under control, and hopefully the rice will go through it. We'll see. So other treatments that we intend on doing is using the air drill to seed the rice like any normal cereal crop in southern Alberta. And we also plan on transplanting some plants that have been growing in the greenhouse for about 2 to 3 weeks now. So right as they are about at the tiller stage, we're going to transplant them into the field. And hopefully those plants have a little bit of an extra advantage in the growing process to avoid some of the chilly southern Alberta weather in the evenings. Stay tuned for another update on the rice in the following weeks, and I'm excited to see where this can go.